To you, my good friend. Cheers.
Cheers.
Fucking still waiting for Simon.
Slack.
Well, cheers, fellas.
Done.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Still waiting on fucking Simon. Thanks, dude.
Fuck you, Simon.
Hey, and welcome back to Off Topic, and boy do we have a fucking special Off Topic today. What makes it special? Not just me, one pretty face. Not just the SiFi, two pretty fucking faces. We have four pretty faces for you today. Now you may not know this gentleman, but he's the one, the only, the Aikido sensei that convinced me to do some martial arts. The one, the only, Warren. Say g'day.
G'day.
This here is the one and only Michael, or Mick, whom I've been trying to get along to Off Topic forever, but for one reason or another, usually Simon, it's never quite worked out. So welcome on board, say g'day.
Cheers, g'day, Off Topicers.
But not least, the one, the only, you know him, you love him.
Never on time.
Never on time,
No.
usually half drunk by the time he gets here. Welcome on board, gents.
Thank you.
Why are we already filming?
Yeah,
We need that.
we are.
Got bloopers.
Ta-da.
Here we are.
Fucking brilliant. Welcome to Off Topic.
Ost.
Holst, Archie Loft.
Chin.
Cheers.
Chocolate.
I wanted to quickly start because we've never had Warren and Michael on. Starting with Michael because Warren's just a special guest who turned up on
Very
this show at the moment.
Very special.
I wanted to hear about your band and or any sites you might have. So you're on Facebook, obviously. You are on YouTube as well.
Yes,
What's-
and I didn't prepare it. Well, if we can put the links on later because I haven't thought about it. Our website is beermetal.com
Nice.
and we're on Bandcamp. We'll post the link. And we're on YouTube. No, not YouTube. Facebook. There's a little bit on YouTube.
What's your YouTube
Who-
channel?
Oh, Reign of Terror with bad punctuation or something. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
But yeah, we can post the links in the.
Great. So now that we've done
I'll
that,
send you the.
please do.
Yeah.
Now that we've done that, who is we?
Reign of Terror. So it's Reggae. My best mate Reggae Rodriguez has had the band since 90. Mate,
Yeah, someone's already breaking the
Fucking hell.
Off Topic.
everyone
rules.
set your faces to stun. I think mine always is. Reggae, the band leader, principal songwriter, vocalist, guitarist, has had the band together since 93, 94. So we're one of Canberra's longest running, continually running metal bands.
Yep.
He's done 5 or 6 albums in that time. I was involved in the last recorded project, Beer Metal, still available in hard copy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been with the band about. Yeah.
But when you say hard copy, we're talking vinyl or CD?
No, we don't have any hipster discs, unfortunately. Our CDs are available at our gigs. I think through the website. You can buy a soft copy, digital. Something we've done in the last few years is get our entire back catalogue available digitally online. So we went through and, from whatever source we could get, so you could buy an MP3 of our stuff. We're also available at Landspeed Records. There's a special retail pack including our last 2 releases, Beer Metal and the Baconator edition of Tormentor of Lost Souls. $15.
So if I
Go and support your bricks and mortar retailers. Go and see the crew at Landspeed.
So
Great.
just quickly, what do you guys got planned this year? Is there anything?
We're playing Canberra Metal Fest on 17th, 18th March. No, February.
Yeah,
It's the same weekend as the Multiculti, so what an awesome weekend to be a Canberran, to be in Canberra. Go and get yourself an international beer and sausage. and come and see us sausages at the base up on the Saturday night.
It's a brutal sausage.
Oh, it's great. It's great. I love the multiculti. It's the best. And yeah, there's a 2-day metal festival on at the basement too, and we're playing the second night. Hidden Intent are playing the same night.
A few of the boys and girls are going to go to the basement one.
Yeah,
For
cool.
work, yep.
Yeah.
The ICU, they're coming.
Yeah. You'd probably be, both stages, yeah.
Because we can walk home.
Great.
Stumble home.
I mean, I remember when I was living in Hawker, same flats as you, and being able to go and see Paul Di'Anno from freaking Iron Maiden and then walk home.
I remember that.
Yeah. They had a signing session. It was before you had to pay to go to that shit. So I got to meet him. I had one of my best mate. Hey, Crazy Andrew. Awesome catching up with you on the fam the other day. I had Crazy Andrew's, I think, Killers vinyl, first pressing, and I bought a special gold texter. Paul Di'Anno had his own. He's like, I don't want to use your gold one. They always go, shit, you had this white one. I'm like, come on, man. All right, if it makes you happy.
Yeah.
He was just brilliant, classic Tom, you know, or whatever. Yeah. So I've got my Iron Maiden early days DVD, The Slick, signed in gold pen by Paul Di'Anno.
Nice. Very
But
nice.
they've had a more world-class international acts at the basement than I can remember.
Voivod was there.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Voivod because it's missing, what's his name, the singer, the lead
Dennis,
vocalist.
wow.
Yeah, Voivod was there.
Venom was there.
Venom was there.
But that
Not
was,
Venom, -1.
We just on that, we were the first band to open for them.
Venom.
Yeah, the first band on the first show that any iteration of Venom ever played in Australia. Reign of Terror was there for that. Reggae got to hang out with Tony Dolan. I got to meet Tony Dolan briefly. It was fucking brilliant. And you know what's funny with me is, as an 80s and 90s thrash metal fan, I'd never really gotten around to listening and paying that music the respect that it deserves because Venom was such a game-changing band.
Well, they were the first, that's where
Extreme.
the term black metal came out. Yeah,
You know, you can talk about Venom in terms of the next 3 extreme genres of metal that happen after that. They
Warren,
Yes.
our special guest, our super special guest, our unknown guest. What do you got?
Well, I'd like to talk about Slim Dusty.
Thank
No, I don't.
That's all right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, he's a musician.
He brought the music to the people, that guy.
If you said I want to talk about Justin Bieber, I'm going to walk out.
Yeah.
Go for a
That's
wander.
pretty safe.
Be disappointed.
That's not going to happen.
Or R. Kelly or.
Well, what would you like me to
fucking
talk
Kanye West.
about, Ollie?
I don't know. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind? Where has the Aussie larrikin gone? What's happened to the Aussie larrikin? You can't do a fucking thing. Say anything right or wrong. That's what's getting me at the moment. What's happened to good old Aussie values?
I reckon it's picking up. I reckon it's pushing back.
Well, I push back, but unfortunately, I always get in the shit.
So is that we're talking about fucking political correctness again?
Yeah,
A little bit, yeah.
But I don't want to focus on political. Well, although it is about political correctness, I think we've forgotten about the original Aussie larrikin. You had to be able to have a bit of fun, and it's clear that there are cultures that don't understand dry humour.
No.
Particularly Indians. You are fucked at dry humour. You are fucking useless, you oversensitive cunts.
And welcome to Off Topic, fellow Indians.
No, we can.
They'll turn around and say,
But it's funny.
you
though.
can't say that, and you've got to say to them, it's called a fucking joke.
Yeah.
You dumb shit. And then that's the other thing I like, or don't like, is they'll tell you to your face. You know, if you tell them something, or give them instructions, they go, yeah, do you understand? Yeah. You find out 2 hours later, they don't understand.
Look, as an owner of the Kubrick box set, I'm very happy with the way the rings. I'm very happy with the way it's framed up there. It's very symmetrical.
What?
So,
the Aussie larrikin.
the Aussie larrikin,
Yes.
yeah,
This is what
the
I-
ability to not go to the line, but to push over it. And as you said off camera, go so far as to go, oh,
Yeah,
that's...
those jokes are the funniest sometimes,
Yeah.
or the most confronting,
Like,
funny,
of course.
and then you go, oh, I'm glad he said that because I was thinking that.
Yeah, but you know, it's gone over the line, but it's still funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Jimmy Carr from the UK is pretty good at that.
Man, I've got all of his shit, and
He's very
I'm
good at that.
subscribed to him, and I'm bloody.
Particularly, he talks about fucking your mother.
I know.
Yeah.
All little children.
Yeah,
You know,
pedophilia.
go make airplane noises and the cock gets in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What the hell?
Discussion.
So, have a think.
Robust, as they say.
Who last year died that was important to
Passed
you?
on to Mortal
I
Kombat.
know who I'm going to choose, but I'm sure there are others that I have forgotten, which I feel. I know there's at least two.
There's
As a
lots of-
musician.
Yeah.
Can
Can
I
you
mention?
start-
Can I
start
mention?
us off?
Look, Olivia Newton-John, man.
Yeah.
I loved her. She was gorgeous. I love Xana. I watched Xanadu as part of my observance grieving process.
That's
It's
when
a
you-
silly
is that when you
movie.
learned how to wank, was
But
it?
the music's great.
Oh,
Electric
I love
Orchestra
fucking yeah.
and Electric
ELO
Orchestra's
with
the best.
ELO with Olivia
Fucking
Newton-John.
great.
Like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out,
The
man.
movie's a bit dodgy in that, but
If you consider, if you think of it as a long-form music video,
yeah,
yeah,
That's what it is.
you know, it's great. It's so
Actually,
much fun.
I think
What blew
that's-
me away was the fact that Gene Kelly was still alive
Right.
in that movie.
Right.
I said, fuck.
Yeah.
he was a
Yeah.
genius.
I think nice pick because that's the one that would have stood out on the top of my mind.
I've got one more I'd like to mention if I'm allowed.
Yeah.
But no, not just Christine McVie.
Oh, yeah, from-
in a world of Stevie Nicks's and Lindsay Buckingham's.
She had to put up all that shit.
I know, but she was. You look at their hits, and like half of them were Christine McVie written lead vocal songs. Just gorgeous, gorgeous human being, gorgeous, brilliant musician, classically trained. Just such, Fleetwood Mac, that lineup were amazingly, despite the strength of the individuals, they were somehow greater than the sum of their parts, I think, and yeah,
Stevie Nicks
so
did her own thing. And,
and great, love it, love it, and
I'm
Lindsay Buckingham
did
is
her own thing.
I'm still trying to think of someone that
Lindsay Buckingham is criminally underrated as a musician, songwriter, guitar player. He's one of my dudes.
Mr. Warren, hit us with it. Who's the greatest loss of 2022?
Warning.
Yeah,
Mate, that was unexpected.
but he's only young, early
Well,
50s.
No,
He's as
well,
old as me.
Yeah,
he's younger than
that's
me.
young.
Actually,
But, first of all, a general comment about what do you call popular people that have died. I'm finding as I get older, more of the people, there's more and more people I identified with that are dying.
Yeah.
That as you get older, there's more and more. And you go,
That's why I ranked
fuck.
this.
Yeah.
It's the 20th century
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joel
Our
syndrome.
century,
Yeah,
just put
our,
bloop.
all these icons.
So many.
That's why
yeah.
I can't picture one.
So tell-
But the one that hurt me, that actually got to me, that made me cry, was Warnie.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's just
because
like, wow.
Warnie was such a presence, and as far as looking at his cricketing expertise, like in the 30s and 40s, they saw Don Bradman. Like everyone went to cricket because they didn't know what to expect. Bradman would, anything could happen, and Warnie was that in our era. Anything
Here's
could
this,
happen.
I've seen his first ball.
Yeah.
First ball bowled. Here's this young fella, Mr. Warren, and he fucking smashed him. Dog, you're out. First ball, first test.
And
game.
actually, I was
Fuck
watching the commentary of the cricket yesterday, and Justin Langer, I think it said, that he was asked a question about, do you expect action with every ball? And his first comment was, with Warnie, yes.
Yeah.
And that was true. Every time Warnie was on, you would expect something to happen with every ball. And then, even though he retired, we were looking forward to his expertise as a commentator or expert.
Yeah.
For a coach or
And he was
head of a
definitely
peak body. Yeah.
he was definitely a great tactician. He was a great cricket mind and tactician, and we're going to lose that insight.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you mentioned that and spoke so passionately.
This clan doesn't understand.
I may not have been as passionate.
I'm not a cricket fan at all, but I'm an Aussie, and so many of my friends love
You know,
cricket,
yeah.
and so I'm fond of the social phenomenon, the cultural phenomenon.
I may,
You know, of course, I know who Shane Warne is, but
I may.
do I ever watch cricket? No, I just don't. It's just not my thing.
I don't
you know?
watch. I watch the big bashes
Yeah.
sometimes, but I won't watch the Sheffield Shield.
Yeah, but
Like
like when you
4 days
describe
in
it
my
with such passion, it's like it's almost goosebumps.
That's
you know?
right.
Like
It's
But you
just
didn't
that,
expect it. It wasn't
you
expected.
know,
That's
when
right.
you have the hopes of a nation on the edge
Oh,
of your
yeah.
fucking cricket bat, you know, like that's brilliant. It's magic.
but there's, even compared to any other sport, there are some sports I love to watch, but when it came to Warnie, it was like edge of your seat, waiting
Yeah,
with great anticipation or expectation.
This is his over. Let's watch that.
anticipation.
Like
He's
you
gonna
don't
do
want to miss a
something.
ball.
Yeah.
And didn't he, when he was younger, he actually played? He was a really, really talented elite Aussie rules player as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in,
Because this is something I only learned
But
in
he
the
got-
last 20 years. Like, remember Max Walker? I think he's passed away now
Tangles.
recently.
yeah.
He played like first grade Aussie rules and first grade cricket, and I'm just like, fucking what, really? Like that
Yeah.
just doesn't happen anymore.
No,
you
in
know?
those days you could do 2 sports in the
Yeah, it's
70s.
just like wow, like
No.
ultimate Australian much, you know, like holy shit.
Unfortunately, teenage kids are asked to pick. Like there are teenage kids
Yeah.
out there that can do multiple sports, but
Yeah.
a teenager, if they're showing excellence in something,
Yeah.
they're made to choose one.
Yeah.
Yeah, which happened with Elise Perry in the female cricket.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she was great at soccer and cricket. She chose cricket.
So, thank you. That's Mr. Warnie.
I've really enjoyed watching some of the women's rugby league matches actually, and I'm really excited about women in Aussie rules.
I love the AFL.
Yeah.
That's some nice
I
games.
enjoy it.
And they're very good. They're very, very good.
Well, you
We
think
have
of
to
it,
agree
the
that-
way women are built, thighs. I think we're going to see some amazing kick to body weight
They can get their
ratios.
leg up like
Yeah,
this. And they can,
yeah,
Whoa,
you know.
Wow.
So yeah,
I think the best days of that are definitely ahead, and I'm looking forward to it.
so getting back to it.
Sorry, yeah.
Warnie by far upset me.
Okay,
Shed many a tear actually.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah.
I feel your pain now.
Hey, man, part of his immortality is a cultural phenomenon is remembering and celebrating. What he gave to the
Still
game
trying
and
to
what he
be someone.
I
all
remember
the joy that he gave to Australian people and people all over the world. Through
Like
his talent.
dispassionately. Like I remember him for different reasons, but that we won't go into that.
Yeah,
He did it.
Sorry, I should. Sorry, I'll
Yeah,
put
he's
one
only a
more thing.
human man, though.
Hey.
I'm also a pragmatist because I'm a former intensive care nurse specialist, and death occurs every 3 minutes in Australia.
Yeah.
Correct.
People are dying all the time, and even though popular people die, I'm also pragmatic. Think, well, people are dying all the time. There are,
But you are so right. At our age, we're now seeing people that we've grown up with,
Yeah.
and they're just like, "Ploop, ploop." And it's happened since the early 2000s, I think. Even more.
Oh, look.
Like the great Christopher Reeve, the
Oh man.
Sean Connery.
my Superman.
Yeah, Sean Connery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I say Christopher Lee?
Oh,
Well, him too,
Solomon, yes.
Yeah.
Dracula.
Look.
Yeah.
And even,
Like you look, his life, man. I mean,
even
he was his intelligence
He was
operative
an
in World War
OSS.
II. Yeah,
He was
yeah.
OSS.
I can't remember now, but even
Wow.
the year that Lady Di died, you had Mother Teresa die. You had
That was '97.
you had so many celebrities die.
Hey, the Queen died this year.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to mention her. Is that your
Elizabeth.
mention?
yeah.
Queen Elizabeth Mountbatten,
She
whatever the hell it was.
Always been. She'd as long as I've been alive, she's been the only monarch.
Yeah.
Same.
And she's such a regal character.
True. Now, when are we switching queen heads and stuff? to
Very
start?
soon this year.
I've told people, hang on to your coins. They'll be worth something one day.
One
The
day.
Ponds have started.
Yeah.
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 Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's
But,
weird. Can't,
Do
it's
you
weird.
hate all those idiots in Parliament sitting there going, the colonisers dead and rah 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 and all that sort of shit? I'm like, do you realise colonisation of the British Empire, right? Zimbabwe or Rhodesia and all these other countries.
Everywhere
She decolonised all these countries. Said, "It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours."
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah.
She decolonised. Yeah, you get these fuckwits in Parliament going, "She's a colonising, racist, fucking."
Oh, that's just political black fellas.
I mean, there's a version
a
of
lot
that
of them are
speech.
white, and they.
Oh,
consider
yeah,
themselves
black
black.
sympathisers.
Yeah.
Having said that, I've worked and lived with black fellas for a period of time, So I feel qualified to say that I've got more black culture than city blacks because
Yeah.
I've been out there.
in
And
the bush.
I know for sure that the black fellas out bush love her.
Yeah.
Or loved it, I should say,
Yeah.
past tense.
All right. Well, given that you've all had your, special deaths, my special death, and I guess the one that affected me the most, because I didn't see it coming. I don't know if he was sick or not. Was a gentleman by the name of Ted Kirkpatrick. Ted Kirkpatrick, Christian drummer for the band Tourniquet.
No, you're not.
Actually had, as far as I understand it, a passion for classical music and even did some drumming in that direction. But yeah, just had a phenomenal band. To the names mentioned and the names unmentioned, because the world loses a lot of good people every year.
Losing more.
Cheers to those people.
Yeah.
To all the people who died,
Souls
died,
departed,
and to the people who died,
To a
died.
good 2023.
Yeah.
Better than last year. Fuck, last year was shit.
You know who the fuck I am? Hello.
Who are you?
SiFi.
What do you own?
What do I own? What do you mean what I own?
A lot of Star Wars figures. What's your channel?
SiFi.
Skywell. Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Arty farty
Yes,
idiots.
oh, wow.
Yeah, I like it.
No.
And the fact that we're all debating about it proves its cultural relevance.
Because we all still
does.
remember it. We all
It's
still
like
remember
blue poles,
I've seen that painting up close.
Yeah. And it was a fucking sound investment.
Yeah. I still got it, and it's signed by Geiger, and it's signed by Dali, and signed by everything.
off, wow.
Yeah,
Awesome.
fucking crazy. I don't think it's actually signed. I have a funny feeling it's being printed.
It's still.
Still, it's there.
Bigger, man.
And
Fucking hell.
Never seen Dali's signature?
No.
It's surreal.
Ah!
Oh, whoa! Fuck yeah!
There is some really good surrealist art at the National Gallery. We had our own movement here. I forget the guy's name, but we had our own surrealist movement in Australia, and you can see that in the general exhibition at the National Gallery. And if you don't get along there every once in a while, you're missing out. It's free.
Because certain things go.
Yeah, because I've been there for featured paid shows, but then I'll always go and have a look through the general exhibition, and it's fucking unreal. It's so good.
Well, there's another plug. So go and check it out, kids.
Go to the National Art
NGA,
Gallery,
man.
National Art Gallery, man. It's fucking weird.
It is. It's fucking unreal.
I did see Dali's work years ago.
Yeah.
I'm talking late 80s, 90s, wasn't it? 90s.
Yeah.
And then the giant people exhibition.
Oh, I saw the
Fuck, mate.
giant pregnant woman. Oh, wow, man.
Jesus. Giant babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, fuck art.
Fuck art says all.
Yeah, it contributes to society so much, doesn't it?
To certain
He handles this shit.
to a certain extent. If you're
Yeah,
cool,
fuck art,
Oh, sorry, that was
It's
dry
it's a
humour,
bottle
by the
opener in the
way.
shape of a shark, but yes, fuck art.
Look, art's a fine,
I'm going to create some new artwork
fine
right now.
fucking thing.
Oh, of
Look at
course
that.
it is. Of course it is.
This represents Australia being crushed by minorities and majorities and vegetable rights and peace. That's
Woke.
my artwork.
Vegetable rights and peace.
First,
Couple. I've
Well, yeah.
been leading subtly from behind.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah, but I've got another one. Andrew Tate. What do you guys all know about Andrew Tate?
is a flog.
I'd never heard of him until he was starting to get owned by Greta Thunberg, and next minute he gets done for having his pizza boxing shot, and people
He's in Romania
geographically,
catching.
and then, but I.
Police.
I get,
I've never heard of him, and I hope you don't give him too much
Yeah.
oxygen here, because
we won't. He's
Like
a
him and Logan Paul, what a bunch of flogs, honestly.
he's a
There might be
misogynist.
misogynistic pig, and I say that not as
he might be a good fighter. I've seen him fight, but that's still.
Well, he just has this habit of talking out of his ass, and he's not just like.
Sorry, you're talking about Biden.
People talking out their ass off topic.
We're all talking about.
No, we do it,
No.
but I don't think we do it in such a nasty way that
Yeah.
we victimize certain groups. He's definitely, very anti-women, and here's the bit that gets me, and I'm not. Maybe some of you know it, maybe some of you don't. Not too many people know it. For the last 23 plus years, I have been part of the BDSM community, and I'm a Dom Master. I can generally get what I want out of people. women.
I know,
But I'm not
fucking sore.
But I'm not. But I'm not a fucking pig about it. I'm not a fucking pig about it. Yeah. So how this guy just sprouts his bullshit and has such a following is beyond
I have a
me.
funny feeling that he's created a character. And one might go, oh, that's jeez, that's no.
It's like you want to like it. You want to like it. You know?
It's got Star Wars music. John Williams music is kicking off, and this is that.
Yeah.
Special effects are brilliant.
Yeah.
And you see some craft that you've only heard about in the bloody books.
And the
like
first order fucking massive ship is fucking unreal. You
the
know.
dreadnoughts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Starting
And
off.
Adrian Jensen in the first scene. You didn't even realise. No, I wouldn't have known unless I'd researched
I'm
it.
not wanting to spend too much time on Mr. Tate. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I honestly haven't followed it. I'd never heard of him
Guilty
until,
of
you
what?
know.
I've heard of him a few months around about winter time, July. I heard about him for the first time and just went, this guy's a fucking knob jockey. He's
Yeah.
an idiot.
And to be honest, I don't care if he's
Nah.
guilty or not guilty. He's just a dick. Take him off.
Yeah, and it's
I've
fucking
got a
tacky as
tit,
fuck.
I've got a cocky tit, maybe a bit of a...
Look,
That used to be the joke, like, why do Aussie blokes not last that long in the sack? It's because we can't wait to go and tell our mates.
Hey, I can remember my first
That's who I just fucked. You know?
my first
She's
kiss.
still going, but I'm finished.
I couldn't wait to tell my mates, you know.
Nobody's going to try them.
But, you know, and it's just, that's classless, you
Hey, I've got to
know.
tell you, my first kiss, I was 9 years old.
Aww.
How good was that? What a start!
Yeah.
And then it was a drought for the next 20 years.
On a weekday evening before the news on the ABC,
Yeah, it's Kenny Everett.
fucking Kenny Everett and the goodies,
Yeah.
which were not kids'
And
shows in the
Monkey
UK.
Magic.
Monkey Magic. We all called it Monkey Magic. It was
Yeah.
called Monkey.
Banana splits and shit. That was part
Yeah,
of-
Banana
That was in the
Man, who
morning.
I only found out recently
Oh,
was
yeah.
voiced by the
Kenny
goodies. No,
Oh,
well,
sorry, that book
Kenny
Bobby.
Everett might have
Bobby.
made
I
a
think he was in
cameo.
it, maybe, I don't know.
But Kenny Everett, like, I watched it at the time because Captain Crimmon, you know, and I was a
No, Banana
I was
Man
a
was
space
Graham, the Graham fellow.
Graham Garden.
Graham Garden.
Yeah.
I think that was Banana Man.
When Eric eats a banana, he gets the strength of 10 women, 10 very big women.
Man.
But like, holy shit, what a education in terms of pop culture that might, you know, Doctor fucking Who with Tom Baker and Peter Davison, I think. After that, yeah, every fucking night, you know,
very
after school.
The
I
young-
was very upset.
No wonder
when
I'm
Tom
a pop
Baker.
culture nut now. You
The
know?
young ones whom you guys quoted before.
Oh,
I didn't get any young ones
Those
until
were
like early
please.
90s. I'm
Yeah.
way into repeat time.
mate,
But it was
there.
still relevant.
I was there, man. I was there.
Same here.
The young
It was-
ones, I was
It
still
was
a
on
nice
really late, and we
DVD
used to exchange
2-set.
videos. Did you get the last episode of the young ones?
Yeah.
We used to watch it.
Yeah, I used to watch it on VHS, you know, taped off TV.
VHS, what's that?
Yeah.
Man,
You can't catch it anymore. We've got a. You can get a shot for it, so you don't catch VHS.
fuck, we've got shit internet here, Oliver. Oh, there we go.
Shitinette.
Tate Davidson, English actor.
So next time you watch The Last
Is
Jedi.
he still alive? I thought he passed away.
Oh God, are you dead?
Why aren't you dead?
You bastard! You bastard! I'm just thinking of him kicking
No, he's
his
still
own,
alive.
kicking his own head along the train line in
Yeah.
Bambi.
Yeah, that was a good one. They had Motorhead in it.
You
too.
took your time, you bastard!
And he also wrote the album Bad News.
Yeah,
that was good fun.
Bad News.
There was 2 versions of that. Oh dear.
You're
And Mike,
dead.
if you're out there somewhere, we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Fuck
No,
knows.
not
Watch The
really,
Last
not really.
Jedi. Yeah, I know, mate. Would
So-
choose to.
Oh, that's another topic altogether.
Episode 8.
And Ryan Johnson is fucking up and about it again, saying, I shit in the pool. Look what I did. Isn't that great?
It floats, but it doesn't stink.
No one else. I mean, is he
I
calling
need
it?
more beer.
Yeah.
I got something.
Yeah.
Going back to all those TV shows you mentioned, you know, what afternoon, evening,
Yeah.
right? I didn't get to watch those. And this is going to lead to my issue. Didn't get to watch those because I was busy training for competitive swimming.
Oh,
So it'd be
Cool.
2 to 3 hours in the morning, 3 to 4 hours in the evening. So I missed out on those shows.
Yeah.
And what I'm leading to is that it seems these days, and this showed in the Aikido, how pathetic the young people are as far as doing physical things. So there I am, twice a day, boom, 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 going
You
hard.
have to be there. You have to be there. You have to be there for that. Yeah.
And then when I was teaching Aikido, we have the young ones come in only twice a week, and they say I'm tired. And I just think, my God, there are a
I
lot
was one of those young ones.
He can say he's tired because he's an old cunt. That's
You had some reasons, but the young people, I'm talking
probably
about the
drinking
young
too much
people,
of it.
are just pathetic when it comes to putting in effort.
Yeah.
And actually, Aikido, in true Japanese culture, you should be doing that 3 times a day. And it's just pitiful to see the young ones of the young last 2 or 3 generations just don't know what it is to put an effort into something.
Very true.
Not that Warren didn't appreciate people who attended his dojo. I think Warren is the kind of sensei that was kind of like you drilled everyone, including me, which is a little
One
bit
time.
sad because
You trained together once.
I'm soft.
Twice.
He trained.
Yeah, cool.
I'm a little soft, but I think like that's what made you a cool sensei. You kind of treated everyone equally. And my son did karate for, I don't know, his second grading pass, whatever. But no one, he didn't have the kind of fun that he had when I'd bring him along to do the Aikido. Like,
Okay.
and same with Emily. And like I told you after you gave it up, unfortunately, hey, you're still doing kids classes? No, because they're going, well, can we go back to Aikido?
Yeah. Oh,
You know, I've
I
done some
fucking hate
you know, I did about 3-4 years of disability work, right?
yeah.
And the amount of people I train, and they're constantly like, it's my girlfriend, it's my wife, it's important. And like, mate, you're training with me. Like, it's
Yeah.
a 3-hour
Put that
session.
fucking
I'm
phone
going to
down.
spend 2.5 hours on the fucking phone, yeah?
Yeah, put it down.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
Oh, on my phone too.
Nice
That's even
screen.
worse.
Yeah, I know. Nice screensaver though.
Yeah, I always got whatever the latest poster is.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like
what
it.
is it?
Andor.
Oh, nice. I love that show.
I love that show too. I've got a massive crush on Dejamiro,
Oh, the blondie,
Right.
the
Denise Goff.
yes,
Hot.
fearsome looking woman, isn't
Yeah,
she?
she nearly was going to leave acting until she got that role
Yeah,
too.
she's a very fearsome looking
fucking
woman.
great. I just love the intrigue between her and fucking Mum's boy. What's his
yeah,
name?
he's a wank. Yeah,
Yeah, I know, but it's
But
just
he's
so.
he was basically nearly hunting the leg.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just I
Expecting the government to do everything for you, you fucking tight ass.
I can't swim really
Really?
well. I can dog
swim.
paddle.
It's not about that, it's about the fact that they expect the government to do it for them.
No, I get that. But I taught my kids to swim. I sent them to swimming lessons, and I even bought a house with a pool so they could learn to swim.
Fuck, I did. My old man threw me in the ocean. There you go.
Yeah,
When you come back,
so-
get that wave and bring it back. There you go.
Well, even I know that one, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of frightening. But
surprise.
He's back.
now you knew that, and we don't care. So where's the surprise? Young ones.
Yeah, nice. It's my birthday. I thought you were dead. There's no reason to ask me on the toilet.
That and Blackadder the Third.
Oh, that's right.
I still need to go and watch all Black. I need to watch all Blackadder, like fucking Faulty Towers. Yes, Prime
12
Minister.
episodes of
You know,
I saw
yeah.
the Faulty Tower. That
12
was-
episodes of goodness.
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
Don't mention
I,
the
I know it's out there, and I know it. I was a little bit young for it when it first came out,
I've
but I
seen
just
it multiple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Same with the Faulty Towers. That was sweet. I pissed
Don't
myself
mention the
off.
Germans.
Don't mention the war.
Don't mention the war. Then he ends up fucking goose stepping and sea isling everywhere. Like, fuck.
He was such a fuckwit.
But he was married to an absolute fucking witch.
He was married to the chick that's on the show.
Yeah, the young one. Yeah,
Waitress
I'm
or
married
whatever
for a
she
while.
is.
Yeah.
Manuel or
No,
John Cleese.
No,
John
John
Cleese
Cleese was
yeah.
married to the young, whatever she was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good. They were, no, fucking punching above
John
his weight.
Cleese. This is the ash from a pack-a-day smoker. Of course, don't cremate all of them.
I don't know
Which
who's they are.
documentary?
Some of them are quite funny, but I've noticed this on Facebook.
Smokes.
Oh my
Keep
fucking
talking.
god!
Oh, what?
So I've noticed this on.
Which put me jacket goose?
Behind you.
I didn't touch your fucking
I'm the
jacket.
goose. I'm the goose.
Ladies and
Normally,
gentlemen, I
this
hope
would
you're
be-
watching this.
Taxi.
Fucking bawdy.
Why would you pay $50 to watch some chick finger herself or do whatever and all that when you can go straight away
Porn up.
to Pornhub or
Yeah.
you RedTube for 5 minutes to knock one off and go, right, I'm done for the day, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
And I don't have any performance anxiety on top.
Not at all.
Say I was drunk when I did
Yeah.
this.
We don't make the best decisions.
But I had some hits. So
Yeah.
now I've got to get off that site if I can.
Good thinking.
Oh, fucking.
Once again, someone texted me and I was obviously the wrong person. And it was obviously a Chicky Babe.
Mm.
And, oh sorry, I digress. Do you remember how Chicky Babe came about?
Chicky
Oh,
bye,
no, we're
chicky
good with
bye.
that.
Oh no, where'd Cheeky Bay come about?
Chicky bye.
I think it was an
It's
Australian TV show.
Yeah, it was,
Was it?
Yeah,
Propolis
yeah.
now, wasn't it? No.
Oh,
No, not that one.
How embarrassment.
How embarrassing.
And what
Chicky
door?
bye. I remember the
Chicky
Chicky
bye.
bye. What show did that come from?
Oh, I can't remember.
Bye.
that.
Good
So,
thanks.
Mm.
so in any case, for some reason, Chicky Babe is stuck in this thing. Now, where was I going again?
Acropolis now was fun, by the way.
It was.
Okay.
I've forgotten where I was going then.
You,
I've lost
you,
it.
you were texting
I'm going
someone.
with
Where'd the
Oh,
term Cheeky
yeah.
Babes come from?
So this Chicky Babe texts me about I think it was a hens party, and asked when the date, when's the hens party? I want to get, blah blah blah. And I think I was with a group of friends, and someone suggested, oh, let's play with it. Sorry, hens party's already happened. You missed out. And so we had this banter back and forth. And eventually, I thought we've been, it's getting a bit out of control. You can see she's getting testy, but she's controlling herself well. So I eventually fessed up, said, "Sorry, look, you've actually got the wrong number. This is me." And to her credit, she responded back, "Oh, that was fucking good. You got me there."
That was a great conversation. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So good credit to her.
Acropolis now, remember that?
Yeah. Effie,
Hey, Jimmy.
she's still hot.
Hey, Jimmy,
It's
yeah.
not bad looking.
The bank wouldn't honour the check. Why not? Because there's no bucks in the bank. There's plenty of bucks in the bank. No, Jimmy, you don't write a check out to $100. There's no bucks in the bank. There's plenty of bucks in the bank. Anyway, when the guy walks away, he goes, lucky he didn't see the check for 100 smackaroos.
Oh, what a feeling. Monaro.
But
Does that?
that was making fun of, I guess, the the Greek Australian experience, but it was done by Greek Australians,
Yeah.
And they all embraced it.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
All the
and-
guys at school who were Greeks, who were the wogs,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
They
Hey, I'm a
fucking-
wog, fuck it.
Yeah, they loved it. They loved the
Yeah.
show, and yeah.
I
I
thought it
think
was
that
super
again,
cool.
that gets back to Australian humour, which is, and they're showing their integration by taking the mickey out of themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Australian humour, taking the mickey out of yourselves.
And we
So
always
they were
said,
Greek
It
Australians.
was like,
It's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dry and that's really weird. It took me a while to get that, but I
well,
like it.
let's get to our favourite word, cunt. How
Whoa.
many ways we use the word cunt?
Caring, understanding, nice type.
But you can use the word cunt to be complimentary
Yeah.
or
He's a good cunt.
Derogatory.
He's a good cunt. He's a
Well,
good cunt.
you know, like,
I've got to pause this for a moment.
yeah. Can we just leave it on for a sec? I just want to finish with one
Yes.
thing.
Please do.
It's been said we're the roughest nation on earth because we're the only country where we call strangers mate and we call our mates
cunts.
cunts. Hey,
Right.
cunt, you know,
Dumb
here you
cunt.
go, cunt. You're a fucking. The highest compliment you can pay a bloke is
Yeah.
he's a
Top
fucking
cunt.
He's a mad cunt.
Yeah,
Mad cunt, mad cunt, half
Yeah.
cunt.
top cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, I'm sparing with the word because I know like a lot of women find it really offensive, and I don't want to offend them.
As soon as you talk, I just turn off.
This is going to be an interesting.
That hurts. That fucking
Give me a
hurts.
long edit.
Let's get going. This might need parts 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, he'll edit it through, and
So can I piss in your gut, and then Oliver, I won't.
You knock yourself out, man. I
Is
do.
there 11?
Yeah, I know you do, but I'm not going to piss in the same spot as you because it's territorial.
Wherever you like, pick your own spot.
Yes, mate, that's yours. Oliver, mate.
Thanks.
Okay.
Oh,
hey, who's seen the new Avatar movie?
No.
no, but I took my
I'm going to
kids to
see
see
it
it.
Sunday.
My kids loved it. They thought it was fantastic.
Yeah. Did you see it in 3D?
I didn't watch it.
No.
I just
Did
dropped
they see it
them.
in
I just
3D?
dropped them off,
Oh,
and I said, when can I pick them up? 3.5 hours later.
Yeah, it's a 3
Yeah,
hour
yeah,
movie.
yeah,
long.
yeah.
It's fucking very long.
Cheapest childcare money can buy.
That's what I said. Well,
I
except
want to watch it. I want Ben
And
Burtt.
then when you've got him and John Williams, like,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah,
You know.
those two just, I mean, even George Lucas was surprised going, what am I going to do about the music? What am I going to do about the music? And then
Yeah.
suddenly Star Wars became this thing, just like pew, 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 and a few sounds. And went,
They had to
I like
invent
that,
a
I
new
like that.
category of fucking Academy Award for fucking Ben Burtt, man.
Yeah, sound and design.
Yeah. Because it was that good. You consider it designed from scratch. Sorry, I'm making about Star Wars as I do.
Hey, man,
No,
fucking,
you're
you and I
nerding
can
out.
talk Star Wars.
Fucking Chewbacca, the fucking lightsaber, Darth Vader breathing,
That was
the
thing.
sound of TIE fighters.
Yeah,
You
TIE
know.
fighters were basically an elephant
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah, Luke somehow.
Yeah. Even
But
the
you
sound,
hear that in Andor, and you can hear the sound in the background,
you know what it was. You just know that sound.
and it's just so ominous and like shit, man. Just while we're talking about Star Wars and Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers, I think in a way, and I said this on my friend's podcast, Michael Zabo, it's true, all of it. In a way, Star Wars has kind of come home now with streaming as we know it now, because these episodes are like the movie serials, but
Yeah.
they're streamed to our
Wait till
home.
next week.
Yeah,
Yay.
right. And
Fuck,
for me,
that's-
as much as it's fun to binge on a whole season, like I think it's like edging. You know, it's better when you only get one episode each week, and you get your best friend over, and you talk about it for a week, and you're fucking dying to find out what happens. You
What
know,
happens
It's-
next? What happens next?
so you end up getting a couple of months of just
Yeah.
fucking
Debate.
out of it. And it's great. And it's still a social thing because it's.
Well, you go back to
The
you go back to
entertainment
work.
is so good. You've got it. It's a waste if you don't get a friend over for it because it's that good, and
I
you
don't
took up
invite
the
my
food.
workmates, yeah. But
Yeah,
so
no,
you
it's
go back
alright.
to work.
Well, Oliver's your friend.
Yeah, but still, 8 o'clock.
I'm getting there.
I'm doing a 12-hour shift, so when 8
Yeah,
o'clock at night,
yeah.
I'm not like, Ollie, do you want to come over?
No, but there's
Watch.
been
But yeah, I
every
know what you
sec-
mean. We should have big
in the past, every
watch
second.
parties.
But it's that good. You want to get it in your social
Let's all get
calendar.
together, watch parties.
And
watch
sometimes if you can't catch up on the night, and then okay, no spoilers, we can't watch it until we get to catch up.
No.
Like that's what I've got with my friend Maya. It's like we can't watch this until we catch up.
Well, in the past,
We
when
get
I didn't,
takeaway and
in the past when I didn't have the Disney
Friends.
Channel, yeah, all friends. No, I used to go over to Simon's every second week and he'd fill me in,
Yeah,
like
we did
yeah, we'd watch it,
Mandalorian,
yeah,
all that shit, yeah.
Thank
YouTube videos are getting longer and longer and longer. My last one was
You
over.
know,
an
part
hour.
1 and part 2. You can edit it
No, it wasn't
into
actually.
I've
topics.
I've done that before, but
Yeah.
not a big fan of that.
What I wanted to talk about in terms of multi-generational appeal, and you mentioned Buck Rogers and Flash Gordon, and when you get in the right mindset, and I've hung out with my mate Michael Kras. Hey, dude, need to get you along
Michael
for this.
Kras.
Yes, he's one of my best mates.
Mate, Mike, I love
Simon.
you, man. We know each other.
Yeah, way back, yeah. I just wanted to share an anecdote. It's a multi-generational thing. My grandmother, who was my closest family member of all time, passed away back in 2010. She told me when she was a kid in the schoolyard, she used to ride around on a broomstick or something, but it wasn't pretending to be a witch. She was playing on her rocket ship because she had seen the Flash Gordon, right? So, cut to 2000 and shit.
2000 shit.
2000 and middle.
That was a good year.
2000 and shit, 06, 07. I went down to Minotaur in Melbourne and I got a DVD of the original Flash Gordon, and it's got the fucking opening call and shit, just like Star Wars.
Yeah, that's where they're all
So I got her over and we watched some watch some OG Flash Gordon movie serials together now.
Yeah, that's
And-
where that whole crawl comes
yeah,
from.
you know, and she bought me my first Star Wars figure.
You ever been to Minotaur and Melbourne?
Speaking of drawing,
yeah, I have.
And just
Fuck. I bought a Marilyn Manson figure.
it's great.
Speaking of Jordan,
We've got good shops here. Like, massive shout out to Impact Comics, man.
I have to go back and find some more figures.
So you were saying,
but
I'm just
You know.
thinking about how directors or producers draw from the past. I'm thinking Quentin Tarantino draws
Yeah.
back from the 70s and
Yeah.
as
spaghetti
soon
westerns.
as you said drawing from the past, I was thinking that guy too.
Pulp
great,
Fiction,
it's great, though.
Pulp Fiction has just got the
Mm.
great music and the way it's filmed, and also the start of it. It starts with the old scratch and cigar burns on it.
I think
Well, when he did Grindhouse too, and so I wanted to get.
Don't know that one, but Kill Bill comes to mind more than
Oh,
anything.
it's great. It's great. He's
The
lovely
way
to
he did-
kung fu movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spaghetti western. You know, oh wow.
Django Unchained, that was a
Yeah. Fuck.
With John Jarrett in it too.
The Django.
He was too. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny for me because I always thought soft goods was an upgrade. It was better than I thought vaginal. Vaginal.
The vagina.
The
We're going back to sex again, everyone.
I've got them in folders, but yeah, I've got to get rid of them. I haven't got the space and I've lost the interest. So now, as far as Phantom paraphernalia goes, I get very selective about what I want.
You got the rings.
Oh,
You'd send away for that in every comic ever.
no, well, yeah.
You could though.
Don't
Sorry.
pick on me. I'm fragile.
That's just the first thing I thought of in terms of
No.
Phantom.
You can get a ring.
There are various places that do rings every so often.
There was the skull one and the PPPP one.
Yeah.
And you can also get electric joy buzzers and stuff if you've read
Oh
them.
yeah.
Don't even
so
know.
Yeah.
But I've got some select things.
X-ray glasses.
I've got a Phantom headlamp from Monkeys of Melbourne.
Oh.
They do make headlamps now, but they're not from Monkeys of Melbourne. They're from someone else. So if you want to get paraphernalia of value, you get it with the marked by Monkeys of Melbourne because they are no longer in business.
so how many comic books do you think you have?
Well, I've got a few hundred. Yeah.
Nice.
And and of course I keep a few select ones. Another particular comic of note is the one written by Jim Shepherd, who was the person who, published Phantom in Australia. He wrote a story in Australia, based in Australia, and I've got two of those signed by him.
Wow, if they're signed, yeah.
Yeah,
Personally signed or just his?
personally signed.
Nice.
But I lost interest when the creator died.
Jim
And,
Falk.
yeah,
Lee Falk.
Lee Falk,
Lee
yeah.
Falk, yeah.
Yeah.
When he passed away, I think in late 90s or early 2000s.
And they made that weird Phantom movie.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, you
I
can't
didn't mind
criticise
it. I
it
didn't mind
It was
it. actually.
alright.
because Lee Falk was there on site, consoled.
Wi-Fi password.
Actually, no, you probably want to wait till it's not recording.
I
Sorry.
can fucking edit it. Just my Wi-Fi password.
No, don't tell me. I'll just get you to type it in.
Just,
Oh, what do we
I
have?
don't give a shit. Just take it.
Wait,
See?
which one's your network?
Good question. Oh, that one. That one. Hang on. Let me click on
Yeah. It's an iPhone. Have you got an
Okay.
iPhone? Just like an iPhone, because it is.
It's like a piece of shit, just because it is.
It's just like a piece. It's just like a piece of shit.
Fucking iPhones.
Um,
Good grief.
I don't know how to do this, but you have to do it yourself. I'll give you my password. It's my phone number. 0.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone. It's from the times where you were working at a certain place, and I said, "Hey man, I need some alcohol, and you'd be good enough to help me out. Get me, more importantly, my mum. Get
Yeah.
us our shit." We go, "Oh, thank you, Michael. We love you."
Yeah.
Fair enough. Hey, who's seen the new Evil Dead trailer?
What? No.
Wow, really?
Red Band.
No.
Okay.
Got it. Did you see
Oh,
it?
come on.
Are you cautiously optimistic? Did you like? I haven't even seen the remake.
Oh, the remake was
That was
fucking brilliant.
frightening.
All right, cool.
That is
I'll have to check it out.
frightening.
Far better than the original.
It's not
Really? Yeah. No,
It's not
I mean
better,
you can't be
because
better.
I think
you
it's
can't
I
be
was
better.
13 when I saw the original,
Yeah.
and that fucked me right up. So every time, and then my brother was what, 11 or 10,
Yeah.
and we're walking home, I'm going, you shut up, stop it, and fuck you fucking
My ex-wife
cunts."
used to do that when you did the
No. What?
when you did the Wolf Creek.
Oh, she hated that, didn't she?
We need.
Topic.